2015 Pink Out Press Conference. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our Chancellor, Carr Wine.
Thanks, Bill. Well, as many of you know, this is the 8th annual Pink Out that IPFW has had the great fortune and the great pleasure to partner with the Vera Bradley Foundation to help to raise money and to raise awareness for breast cancer here in the Fort Wayne area. So there are some very special events that are going to be talked about in just a moment, but I'd like to just say for a few moments some comments about the Vera Bradley Foundation and the work they do. And this is a foundation that literally has donated hundreds of thousands of dollars over the year towards breast cancer research, towards finding a cure for breast cancer. Breast cancer, cancer more generally, is a disease that I'm certain has touched everyone in this room in one way or another. A loved one, a family member, a friend, a colleague, a coworker who has been impacted by breast cancer. And so this is a disease that we still don't have a cure for, but with contributions and with foundations like the Vera Bradley Foundation, we surely are making progress towards that. Some of you know my own background. Nursing is my profession, and I have also had both the honor and the opportunity to take care of people throughout my career who have had cancer, and this is truly a disease that we need to find a cure for. And so we are very thankful to the Vera Bradley Foundation, and we are very honored to have had this partnership for 8 years. And so thank you all for being here, and I'm going to turn it over to Kelly Hartley-Hutton, who is the Director of Athletics at IPFW, and she's going to provide you with more details.
Thank you, Dr. Carr Wine. And yes, IPFW, women's basketball in the Department of Athletics. We're so excited again to host this event. As Dr. Carr Wine mentioned, our 8th annual event. I can't believe it's been that long. And as the Director of Athletics, I get to work in a department that serves hundreds of student athletes every year. And we, unfortunately, hear firsthand how breast cancer has touched their lives. The stories they share of their grandmothers, their mothers, their aunts who have been touched by this disease. But those stories continue to motivate us and to inspire us. Each year this event grows, and we work to raise awareness for breast cancer, raise funds to benefit the Vera Bradley Foundation for breast cancer research, and also honor and celebrate those families of survivors. The IPFW women's basketball team and the Mastodon cheerleaders have already been very busy selling those little pink ribbons over here. All proceeds, of course, go to the Vera Bradley Foundation. Sponsors of this year's event, and many of them are here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. Lutheran Health Network, The Grove, Wayne TV, the Trolley Bar, and McMahon Tire. And I did confirm this. McMahon Tire is donating $1 for every oil change to Vera Bradley Foundation this month. How cool is that? A little more about the facts about the February 21st event. The Peak Out Luncheon starts at noon. Tickets are $20. That includes lunch and a ticket to the basketball game. Survivors are our guests that day, both for the lunch and the basketball game. A silent auction will be held during the game. Many cool items. Often we see many Vera Bradley bags there that day, hot ticket items. And of course, the women's basketball team will be competing in their pink uniforms. I think they were new last year, and they are very cool, and they're excited to wear those for this event when they take on North Dakota State at 2 p.m. after the luncheon. At this time, let me introduce to you my new friend, Linda Hoke, Executive Director of the Vera Bradley Foundation. Linda.
Thank you. It truly is an honor to partner with IPFW for this Pink Out game. Partnerships like this are very important to the foundation. When Barb and Pat, our co-founders, started the foundation, they themselves lost a dear, dear friend to breast cancer. And they knew that they wanted to make a difference. And they felt it was research. So back 22 years ago, they started raising funds for breast cancer research. And to date, we've raised over $23 million that goes directly to the Indiana University Cancer Center, to the Vera Foundation Research Laboratories. Our researchers down there are doing fantastic work. They've learned a lot about breast cancer. It's a very complex disease. They've learned a lot about the treatments, and they're also learning about the patient, because each patient has a different effect when they're taking a certain treatment depending on their type of breast cancer. So there's still a lot more to learn, and with events like this that have been very successful, we're excited about the results. And one of the things that we love about this Pink Out game is the way they celebrate the survivors. The luncheon, how they really, tout the survivors. That is very important, because that's why we're doing this. We want to have a lot more people, a lot more survivors at these events. And IPFW just does a beautiful job with this campaign, and we are very thankful for your support.